Hello students, this is Anthony sir and today we are going to learn the lesson Gopal and Hilsa Fish of class 7 lesson number 3. And this is very beautiful lesson, very funny and very nice also. I am sure you are going to enjoy this lesson. It was the season for Hilsa Fish. Fisherman could think of nothing but Hilsa Fish. That means everybody in the village they were thinking and they were talking about Hilsa Fish. The fishmongers sold nothing but Hilsa fish. It means people who were selling fish, they were only selling the Hilsa fish and they were shouting, "Come, buy, the price of Hilsa fish is down today." It means today Hilsa fish is quite cheaper, so come and buy it. And this is just like the season of mango in our town. Whenever there is a mango season, you can see everywhere there is mango, different type of mango, and everybody is shouting, "Come and buy mango, it is quite cheap today." The householders could talk of nothing but Hilsa fish. Who are the householders? The housemakers, and mainly they are the ladies. And they are talking to each other saying, "How much did you pay for that Hilsa?" It means they are asking their neighbors, and the response that they are getting is, "You wouldn't believe if I told you." Because they want to tell them that today I got Hilsa fish with very cheap price. They want to tease them or they want to encourage them to go and buy. And in the palace too, the courtiers could discuss nothing but Hilsa fish. It means all the courtiers are the wise people who are the counselor in the court. They were also talking about Hilsa fish only. "Your Majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa fish I caught. It was..." Now they are also talking with the king about the Hilsa fish, and the king is quite angry because they are talking about Hilsa fish in the court. Now the king has become very angry and he said, "Stop it." He screamed, "Stop it." Then he shouted on the courtiers saying, "Are you a courtier or a fisherman? Why are you talking about Hilsa fish all the time?" The courtier fell silent with downcast eyes. It means they were looking down and they became very silent. The king felt guilty. Why he felt guilty? Because he shouted on his courtiers. And after that he realized that his shouting was not good. So that is why he said, "I am sorry, I lost my temper. It is the season for Hilsa fish and no one..." Here he wanted to continue his dialogue but he could not because he did not want to say it. And what was he trying to say? He was trying to say it is time for Hilsa fish and no one is concentrating in the work of the court. King again said, "Not even Gopal can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish. Not even for 5 minutes." It means everybody is talking. Not even Gopal can tell them to stop talking about Hilsa fish. Then Gopal replied, "Oh, I think I could, Your Majesty." It means he threw a challenge. He gave a challenge that I can stop talking about Hilsa fish and I challenge you for that. Then the king gave him challenge saying that, "Then let me see you buy a huge Hilsa fish and bring it to the palace without anyone asking you a word about it." So this was the challenge. And Gopal said, "Okay, I accept the challenge, Your Majesty." Your Majesty means you are giving a respect to the king. Now Gopal had to come up with the plan so that he can win the challenge. So a few days later, his wife asked, "Why is your face half shaven?" Then Gopal said, "I am dressing up to buy a Hilsa fish." Okay, he wanted to do something extraordinary. That is why he did half shaved off his beard. Then the wife got very curious to know, "What is the matter with you? Why are you smearing yourself with ash?" Smearing means to apply it on the face. Then Gopal replied, "I told you I am dressing up to buy Hilsa fish." He wanted to become something else so that people will concentrate on him and not on the Hilsa fish. Now the real fun starts here. Wife says, "Listen to me, please. You can't possibly go out in those disgraceful rugs? What are you up to? It means he was trying to say that the clothes that you are wearing is like rugs, dirty clothes. Why are you wearing? You cannot go outside like this. Then Gopal replied, "How many times must I tell you, woman? I am out to buy a huge hilsa fish." Okay, she was not really angry, but she was trying to convince his wife that I have told you several times that I am going to buy hilsa fish. Then his wife started screaming, "It's happened to him! He has gone mad!" She was saying it because she thought that something bad has happened to him and he has gone mad. Now Gopal has bought the hilsa fish and started walking towards the palace because he gave the challenge to the king and he wanted to show him. And as he was walking, the people in the street said, "Mother, look at this man. Isn't he a comical?" Because he was looking like a comedian. So now people were talking about him and not the fish that he had in his hand. They said, "He must be a madman. Huss, I think he is a mystic." Mystic means a person who is mad, lunatic, or a fool person. Now when Gopal reached to the court, he asked the doorkeepers there. Doorkeeper first said, "What do you want?" And Gopal said, "I want to see the king." Because the challenge was for the king. So he came to the palace to show the king that, "Look, I have come and I have accepted your challenge and I have won also." Then the doorkeeper shouted at him saying, "You can't see the king. Get away with you." It because they did not recognize that this is Gopal, somebody who works inside the palace. The doorkeeper did not recognize him. Now Gopal wanted to enter inside, so Gopal began to dance and sing loudly so that by hearing the sound, the king will let him in. Now while Gopal was dancing and shouting outside inside the palace, the king was saying, "The man is crazy. Throw him out at once. I want to see the king. Let me in." This is Gopal who was saying. Now the king ordered to the doorkeeper, "Bring that man to me at once." And he replied, "Yes, your majesty." Now Gopal was brought before the king and the courtiers realized that it's Gopal. Now the courtiers started to talking among themselves. They said, one of them said, "The man has lost his mind." It means he has gone completely mad. But the second one said, "No, I think it's one of his crazy jokes." Now the king said, "All right, Gopal, out with it." It means let's stop what you are doing and come out of what you are doing. Then he asked, "Why are you dressed up in this ridiculous fashion?" Because this kind of fashion was quite ridiculous for the king. Then Gopal said, "Your Majesty, you seem to have forgotten something." And what was he reminding? He was reminding the challenge. Then the king said, "Forgotten something?" It seems like he has forgotten the challenge that he has given to Gopal. Then Gopal reminded him by saying, "Strangely enough, no one seems to be interested in hilsa fish today. From the market to the palace and in the court, not a soul has spoken a word about hilsa fish." Why nobody has spoken about hilsa fish? Because everybody was looking at Gopal and his mischievous behavior and his foolish or crazy behavior. And then the king remembered and he said, only then did the king remember the challenge he had thrown to Gopal. And he started laughing, "Ha ha ha ha. Well, Gopal, congratulations. You have achieved the impossible once again." It means Gopal has been accepting this kind of challenge and he has been achieving this kind of challenge also. So in a funny way, Gopal has actually done the great work and king has appreciated him. So though this is very funny lesson and I'm sure you have really enjoyed, we can learn so many things from this lesson. For example, the wisdom of Gopal. Okay, though he has done some foolish work, but to achieve the impossible task. He has done this and he has achieved the task. And also we can learn about the Hilsa fees. What do we learn about the Hilsa fees? Yes, there is always a time of something like this in the market which is very popular, and in the market everybody is talking about that item. It can be anything. Example I have given is the mango. For example, whenever there is mango season, you can see that people are talking about mango everywhere you go. Okay, so this is very funny. And from this lesson we also have to learn how to make comic. Comic is the book that you are making with the picture, and the dialogues are written in the bubbles, in the cloud shape, and also in the square shape, in the circle shape, which helps us to make a comic. Okay, so this is very good lesson, and thank you so much for learning.